Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in this week to Planted in This Georgia Clay. So the reason why we didn't have a vlog on Monday, or last Monday, was because it was Memorial Day. I hope you guys all had a great holiday, and we just feel like on holidays they should be enjoyed with family and friends. So we don't really post on holidays or anything like that. But this week we're gonna go ahead and my very first unboxing of a online plant. I got this from Home Depot. This is a blue juniper, and I'm hoping that it's everything that I want it to be. From the box, I mean, there's no air holes or anything, so I don't think I'll be ordering from Home Depot any longer online for plants, because I just feel like it's just sad for the plant to look like this. So this is actually a blue star juniper shrub. It is a 1 gallon shrub. I just wanted to make sure that in the backyard that we change it up and have some pops of color from here and there. Didn't want everything just to be green, and hostas are green, and I have a couple of hostas now. I did put in a new one, so you guys will see that. And typically the foliage on the hydrangeas are green as well. So let's go ahead and unbox it, like I said, to give this buddy some air. Now I'm hoping that it's just as big as the one that I saw in store. When I looked online on homedepot.com and I was trying to actually find this shrub, it said that they didn't sell them in store, but I happened to go to the store and I saw one. And looking at it now, I'm very disappointed, because I will be returning this, because look at this, guys. First of all, how they have it in here is just awful. Oh, poor thing. I'm just gonna have to destroy the box. This is crazy. I can't believe how small it is. Look, I'm gonna show you on the screen of the same price, same plant that I saw in store, and look what I got. Now this plant takes forever to grow. I'm most definitely returning this. Look how small it is. I'm so disappointed. The pot is larger than the shrub. So most definitely is going back. And we'll get the other one. So I hope I didn't discourage you of ordering plants online, because I'm not one to hide how I feel about something. And so I just thought that the whole mood just changed right now. But I just feel like this plant was $22 online, but I can get the same type of plant or the same plant in store, and it's a lot larger. So we're gonna go ahead, like I said, replace this and go ahead and return it and get the larger one, because these take quite a while to grow, and I just want something more substantial in the flower bed. If I had more time, I would keep it, but I don't know if we're ultimately staying here, and I want to see things in my garden thrive and be larger than waiting for this to grow and it's still the same size when I decide to move. But I do have some new additions that I'm going to go ahead and plant in my garden, so let's go ahead and get into that. Okay, so let me just speed you guys up, everyone that's new here, to Planted in This Georgia Clay. Over on my other channel, This Georgia Clay, my husband built this pergola for me last year. So it's just been sitting here for the last season or so, and I finally got around to planting a climbing rose here. I always thought that one on this particular pergola would be beautiful, just a nice focal point, and it's just an accent within our backyard. So I got this rose from Home Depot. It's made by Star Roses and Plants. The rose is called a Cloud 10. It's supposed to grow to be 7 to 8 feet high and 5 feet wide. However, you guys will see next week when I show you this rose, I'm not getting particular luck with this. It could be that when I was taking the rose out of the container, the actual root just came out of the soil, and it was kind of like bark. It really wasn't soil that was around the plant. I'm not quite sure what was going on with Home Depot, how they actually planted this one, or if it just came directly from the grower like that, but the root came out. I think that might be the issue that I'm having, but I did go ahead and continue to just plant this. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, what in the world is going on? So yeah, so I'm just trying to get it out of the box. The container. These aren't my rose gloves, and I couldn't find them at the time, so I am getting kind of tore up with those thorns. But as you can see, it just like completely like just fell apart, and I'm looking like, what in the world? It was hot, I was frustrated. Yeah, the root just came apart. So I'm just trying to figure it out, like, how do I plant this? I mean, I haven't really planted a bare root rose. I know that's something that is common, but normally they give you instructions on how to plant that particular type of rose. Here, coming from Home Depot, I mean, it didn't even have the tag of the name of the rose on there. I just happened to see that it had star roses and plants on there. And then I just went on the website and found the rose, which was a Cloud 10 rose. It's a beautiful rose. I loved how the blooms are supposed to be. I'll put a picture up on the screen for you guys to see. It attracts pollinators, which is awesome in your garden, but I'm not having the best luck with this rose. So if you guys have any tips and tricks, I mean, honestly, I think it's gone. Again, I'll show you guys next week. So I might have to replace this particular rose with something else and go from there. So once I had that rose planted, I moved on to my allium. This is a Millennium allium, which I wanted for Mother's Day, and I'm finally getting around to planting it here. This is that flower bed that I showed you guys from our very first vlog that I dug up over here. It's still a work in progress, but I'm just moving some of the mulch over so I can put the allium there. My plan or goal is to put alliums going around the entire Japanese snowball viburnum is actually what that is. It didn't bloom for me this season in spring, but hopefully it'll bloom in fall for me and then next season as it gets on some growth. But it's a lot larger than when I originally purchased the plant, so I believe it's doing well and it hasn't frizzled out and died, so it's it's thriving. So I'm just going ahead and putting some biotone here in that hole. I need to get some more, but yeah, if you guys find any larger bags of the biotone, I'm not finding good luck of finding it at like Home Depot or Lowe's or anything. I was just a little paranoid about buying it on Amazon. I usually go to Pike's Nursery, but they're a little bit expensive. Let me know, because having biotone in a larger capacity would be amazing. So I'm just adding some Miracle-Gro organic compost to the hole, and then of course backfilling it with my original. This one was quite root bound here. I think that just came that way from the when we purchased it, or my kids purchased it for me for Mother's Day, but I was just breaking up the roots there a little bit and then placing it in the hole. If you guys are familiar with alliums or don't know, they are a onion plant, and if you tear off a leaf there, or the green, looks like shrubs, it looks like an ornamental grass, but if you tear it off or rub on it, it releases that onion smell. So it doesn't smell like onion until you do that, but I can't wait. I do want the alabaster, I believe it is, not alabaster, that's a paint color, Globe Master alliums that garden answer. I love her that she grows in her backyard or on her property, but those are bulbs, and normally you plant them in fall and they bloom in spring, so I'll be doing that later on. So moving on, I decided to go ahead and plant a new hosta. Again, I got this hosta from Home Depot, but it didn't have a name. It just said hosta perennial, so it's a hosta. It was on sale, originally $8.98, and it was on sale for $6. I was like, why not? I'll get another hosta. Don't know how big it'll get or anything. Hopefully not too large, but I'm just planting it here. Matt's not a fan of hostas, but hey, when the price is right and your wife loves them, we get a new hosta.
So thank you guys so much for tuning in this week to Planted in This Georgia Clay. So again, this is my first time ordering from Home Depot. Me personally, I won't be ordering again. I know some of you might have ordered from Home Depot and had great experiences with their plants, but just this time around, showing the comparison of what I can get in the store for the same exact plant, same exact price, it's not worth it. So I'll go ahead and return that one. And next week, we'll go ahead and add it to the garden. So again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, share it with a friend, and we'll see you guys next Monday. Bye, guys.